Hi everybody, welcome to this would be days 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now I'm only counting the days they work. I'm not counting days they don't work, so it's actually been longer than 20 days since this project started. I'd have to count it up, but it's been a little while. So there's a couple of days in the last week, we'll say, because today's Saturday. My last video was last Sunday. So in the last week, they've had a couple of days, got rained out half a day, and roosters again, always roosters. And one day they didn't work, so show you what they've got done. They're waiting on steel deck now. Roosters, noise in the Philippines, nothing you can do about it. So the other day, they actually got some of the wall in. They didn't have anything else to do. We only had one carpenter and two laborers here because Robert missed that day. So they went ahead and did that. They did get the concrete poured for all the beams. They've got the wood off of those now. And mostly today what they've done is the overhang. They got all the metal made for that, built the forms for it, and poured a little bit of concrete in part of it. So in the meantime, you probably can't see, there's a electrical box behind that conduit come down. That's where the switch is. The wire coming down here is where the switch. I've got the wires at the top, if you can see it on the camera, for the two lights. They're wired in. There's no electricity going to them yet or anything. I got to put a switch in. The switch will go right over there. I just got the box and everything hanging there. Also, Ann decided she does want to plug in up at the top outside, so I got a waterproof box and everything. I've got the wire running down for it. It's coming down. I've got into this box here. They'll be burying that in the wall, and I've got it connected to an outlet in that bedroom. That way I don't have to run extra wire anywhere. I run a hole through there connected to that wire. So there is a live wire in that box, but it's not connected to any of these other wires yet. So the wires for the rest of the room will come out of that box, and instead of going up and over, I'm just going to go around the wall like that with the power line. They can bury it, and I'll have outlets that way. Also, in the meantime, I've built a gate for over here. Ann wants a gate here so you can go out here and go to the ladder that will go up to the top of the room. So we'll have 3 gates here on the porch, but I went ahead and built that gate, have it ready for when we're ready to install that. I just took the measurements and everything from that gate and made a copy of that. So it'll match the gate here. Also, Ann had a guy who works for Brother contactor and wanted to work, said if we had any work that he could do. He's not working for her brother anymore. So we're having him paint all the metal, which he's already got done pretty much, on the carport here with red oxide to stop any rust. Also, he did all the metal on the dirty kitchen there, so we won't have to worry about rust. The red oxide is supposed to prohibit any rust, stop any rust, so I'm glad we got that done, actually. I was going to have him do the frame for the water tank, the stand for that. I don't want it rusting, but today he worked with the carpenters, so he didn't get that done today. If he'd have been doing the painting, he'd have had that done today. He's pretty quick at it. So when he's not busy with them, we'll have him paint that. Then when he's got nothing to do, we're going to have him do the grout in the house and paint the inside of the house, and then the house will be completely finished. That's the only thing that not been finished with the house yet, is the grout in the tile and the painting on the inside. I've painted the bedroom and the bathroom, but I just haven't had the gumption to do the rest of the house, so we can have him do that for us too, and then I can finally get a total final price of what it costs to build the house. I've been kind of holding off on giving all that because I want to give a price of completed, and to me, without the grout and the paint, it's not completed. So we'll do that and get this room done. Then I'll give a final price on everything, including the carport here, dirty kitchen, everything. So anyway, that's what we got going on now. The steel deck was supposed to have been here today. Actually, it's supposed to have been here yesterday. I guess they had trouble with the truck for delivery. Then they said it'd be here today, and now I think they're going to say it's going to be here tomorrow. When they get the steel deck, they want to get the steel deck in up the top and start pouring concrete for the floor at the top of the room. And it's one reason Robert missed one day. He was waiting on that, and I told him there's lots he could do while he's waiting. So he did come work the next day and started doing what they've got done to now. So that's all we got now. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.